Yeah, and can we also give a shout out to Miami Heat again for like he keeps on pumping out these videos on his channel and posts them on the Robot Wizard. He's basically running a free to play team and taking on showing how a free to play player can beat like a kind of like a Kraken level Darth Revan team.
It's funny when he popped up on our server. I used to watch his videos years ago
Oh,
because
really?
I was an Empire fanboy, and he's a major Empire guy.
Okay.
If I was
Okay.
looking for counters, he would always do them, and then all of a sudden I saw his name and I was like, "Are you that guy?" Because I'm a fan.
Yeah, he put his videos, his battle videos are very like they're just simple. Like he's made a nice intro and outro and then plays the video and like I you can tell that he sits there and makes the, the key strikes uh does them at the right interval so you can kind of like see like okay, this is the team. This is the team composition he's using against them and it really is like so I mean, guys, join our server and you can find him. You can also just search for him on YouTube, Miami Heat. But he actually plays this really smart. It has like he has to save his turn to get Darth Revan down to under 100% health and then one hit him with Yoda there so that
Hmm.
it leaves it doesn't mess with Malik's Zeta.
We're not like promotional guys because you can tell because we're not. The first thing we're not saying is, "Hey, like and join our channel." We
Smash the
we
like button, guys.
we even talk about saying it and then we forget because we just want to talk about the stuff we want to talk about.
I know.
But we have a lot of great YouTubers on our server, and it's not like we recruited them; they just showed up. Darth microtransactions there, and obviously you see him around. He's huge now, and
Micro idols.
Ian's there.
Ian,
Yeah,
I
man,
think
Ian stuff is great.
checks stuff out, and he drops in and gives us good info every now and then. Like if you tag him, if you want to know anything about running Padme at an elite level, ask that guy.
And on our server, you could tag people. There's no rules against it. So you come on in, become one of the, you become one of the family because we feel like it should be a democracy. We're not some elitist YouTubers out here. We're just trying to have some fun, and it's a really good community. But it really is a cool thing to be a part of. I think you feel the energy every day of
Yeah,
all the
it's.
people
I kind of feel
come
like
in.
when I take a little hiatus off of Discord over a weekend or something, or if I'm like busy with a work project, I'll come back and be like, "Oh my gosh, what did I miss?" I almost want to not read and just ask somebody like, "Hey, Pickle, what happened in the last 2 days?
It's
What's been
amazing.
going on? Did we find
We
anything really cool?"
we started this server and eventually this podcast just kind of because we were just chatting a lot about this stuff. And the fact, like, we don't need to be there to run or to drive anything. It runs itself. I mean, it became exactly what we had hoped for in our wildest dreams. And
Oh yeah, it's like a bunch of really awesome minds who are really positive with the game and they just like playing the game strategically and efficiently and winning. Yeah, it's a super
it
cool group.
makes it a lot of fun. So it's pretty. I mean, we had to jump on here today and show that new team because I think it's cool, and I hope others try it and send us some feedback on it. And they're
Whoever we're
coming out with
playing in Territory Wars, I hope none of them are on our server or find our channel ever because we're
I
are we gonna
know.
put that on the front wall?
We have to because we wouldn't be doing our ethical part as journalists here. But
I know,
yeah,
right?
whatever. I mean, maybe there'll be a point where we're popular enough where we can't do it. But right now, I don't think it'll be a problem. And even if it
No, no, no,
is,
no.
listen, even if it is, let them use their tray on the wall. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're tricking them.
That's the
It's
point.
Hollywood magic.
That's the point. There's no trick. It's just it's kind of good. It's better than you think.
I guess we'll see tomorrow. I don't think by the time TW goes live tomorrow, I think we'll get at least one TW out of this.
Yeah.
And a couple other things have happened that we haven't had a chance to kind of. So they just announced a General Kenobi capital ship.
Which I did not know about. Myth logged in, like we run this through a little conferencing app, and Myth logged in and was asking me, "So what do you think about Kenobi?" I'm like, "What? I
And
didn't see this."
There's no details on the ship, but that's so everyone was speculating it was going to be Grievous, and it turns out to be. We don't know if
No,
it's
they thought it was going to be Newt. It was going to be Newt
or,
capital ship.
or new, yeah, and it could be a new Kenobi, but I don't think it will be because of the Zeta and everything that's happened. So they said it's going to synergize well with Jedi Knight Anakin, obviously,
Yeah,
and
so
there's going to be a couple new ships with it
the
too.
negotiator. So we're gonna get another. I really don't like the way those Jedi capital ships look like. They look kind of like weird crab aliens with two little eyeball things poking up to me. I've never liked them, but but we have another one of those Jedi capital ships.
Crab aliens, plenty for everybody. It's going to be seafood dinners.
And then were Y-wings in Clone Wars?
I watched Clone Wars very quickly. I kind of skipped to the good episodes with like Yoda and Jedi mystical stuff. So I'm not the biggest aficionado.
Now Y-wings. This is a nerd moment, but I think Y-wings were traditionally like an old beat up model that was still like it was like an old Ford F-150 or whatever. Like it would just always run, and so that's why they were left over, and the rebellion had them because they were just like bombers that weren't completely broken that worked.
They couldn't get rid of them.
So they could have been Clone Wars era.
And then I think one other interesting thing happened this week, and this is the last thing I really want to get your take on because I haven't talked to you about it. But you are the clone man.
Clones, dude.
I haven't gotten any feedback from you. You must be in your clone glory right now. What's happening?
I did. So, oh man, June login rewards. So I did actually. I was so excited about this that when I played the Shaak Ti event, I recorded it. I recorded my gameplay of unlocking Shaak Ti, and I didn't like make a video out of it or anything. I just wanted to record it because I was so excited.
This is groundbreaking stuff. You recorded an activation event for Marquis,
and for no reason. I just wanted. I don't know. It's like when you're a kid and you are on a t-ball team or something, and like you get the game ball and you just keep that game ball forever, and you never get rid of it because like, oh, I got the game ball. That's what it feels like to me.
I was so happy for you when I saw this event. I know how much you wanted it, and you basically have maxed out clones here. So
pretty close. I'm doing.
What are your impressions of Shaak Ti?
Shaak Ti takes a really crappy faction and makes it really, really good. It's not arena. It's not near meta, but it's like a like a gadget offense team for Grand Arena or Territory Wars that can beat most everything that is, I would say, pre-Bastila. Yeah, let's go pre-Bastila. It can beat all those meta teams. And then everything else, I think it's going to be able to beat.
So, and we can add that to the Newt team and the Padme team to another, maybe it's a C team, but they've taken a good 15 tunes that we really couldn't use and added them back into the fray. What I thought was interesting about her lead is it was almost like those TW buffs.
Yes. I mean, obviously they don't hit quite as hard, but what's going?
But it's similar theory.
Yeah. So what I think the team is gonna be is there's gonna be a plug and play element. So you're gonna pull fives. So fives, Rex, and Cody, you're gonna swap between those three depending on what you're going up against. So obviously, like kind of grand scheme to things, you save Rex for like a gadget Wampa team or something like that, and you just go with Cody.
I think that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot more sense actually.
Yeah, and like if you don't need to save Rex, there are certain situations where you don't need fives, and you go with Rex for the added tenacity up and turn meter boost. And if not, I mean, fives is a beast, and you can now plant a taunt and crit immunity on him with Shaak Ti, and he just he goes to town, man. He does so much double tapping, which feeds into the bonuses under her lead. It's really crazy. And yeah, with the event, I didn't know anybody was having problems with the event because I just like cruised through the bonus tier with the clones, and I was like,
I've seen videos of this. Let's see it. Go on and show us.
okay. So
You
one
have
thing I
TRW
will say is in
clones.
the event, because Grievous has the crit avoidance on his lead, Cody kind of sucks because his 2/12 attack is like almost never available because when you use it, you don't crit.
All right.
So Rex is going to be better. And then let me make sure I've got some mods on Clone Sergeant because Clone Sergeant is a beast, you guys.
I geared them way back in the day for Hat, and I enjoyed them, and it's really cool to see them coming back to some relevancy here because mine aren't near where yours are right now. They're mostly G10, but it's not that big of a step to take them and make them usable, or just kind of use them for mop-up duty in TW or something. So all of a sudden they became useful for at least that.
It's kind of like a so Imperial troopers are still better overall, way better, way better. But they're fun to use, and you end up like kind of manually playing them more. So I think Shakti is they couldn't have done a better job at giving clone fans something to make
I
clones
think we're
good
gonna
because
get
you have to play it
with,
manually, and so then you're like, oh yeah, this is cool.
yeah. I thought it was cool that they made us do that and that they made it hard. I like challenges, but I think there might be more pieces coming too. It's a very good chance that they're going to get another clone or another.
I really don't think they're going to do that.
No,
I was thinking about that today. I don't think they're going to give us any more clones, unfortunately. I would love that. I will be through the moon. No,
why not?
Through the roof,
Come on.
over the moon. Yeah.
Give us another clone.
I'll be
Come on,
over the roof if they give us a clone.
Just a little digital code. So let's see what you do here.
Yeah, so I mean, you can
just go after B2. So I beat this using Rex, 3PO, Chewie. Basically all the counters and the
oh my gosh.
And the explosives really took them down. But this is actually, believe it or not, this is actually working a lot faster than I did it.
Well, it's kind of cool because there's a lot going on where I mean the Separatist team here does a good job at keeping itself alive, but I mean I can really do whatever I want, and it's not gonna matter. Like the clones keep themselves alive so well in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her two Zetas look really good too. Very interesting. Again, another well thought out addition and kit to the game. So it's how could you argue when they're making almost every faction in the game relevant?
Is stack up Clone Sergeant's crit damage because did you see that a
40k
crit?
Oh wow! I was not able to get any of those types of hits when I was doing it. That's pretty awesome.
A 40k crit from Clone Sergeant. I've got some 6 dot on him, not all 6 dot, but he's good.
I like that you kind of have to understand the team to be able to use it well too. It's not just some plug and play hit auto thing.
It's actually even better than this against other teams because we're not critting as much as we should be due to the Grievous lead.
Right.
And
yeah,
also with target lock and buff immunity, you can't put the taunt on 5. So normally I would use the training exercise. Wait, is it? No, it is. I would use Assault Team on. Well, I'll just do it now, just to show you. You put the taunt on 5s, but there's B2 just dispels and puts buff immunity on everybody, so you don't really see how good that works. 5s is one of the best. Oh.
44 awesome, man. Everyone's having problems with the vent, and you are tearing them.
I know. I just was like, oh, so you just like play indefinitely and just you keep on blowing people up. You just beat droids, and that's cool. Let's stack some more crit damage. 47k.
The taunt on 5s is, I think, really cool. Again, just a really wow. They're really smart. Wow. I haven't. This is why I asked you about it. I really haven't had time to look at this, and I haven't seen it. But they're fun. Much better than I really came away after I played the event.
They're a lot of fun.
I got her to G8, and then I saw the paywall gear, and I just lost heart and decided I'm not going to gear her up for a while.
Yeah.
$20 for the pack is a little steep, in my opinion. $10 might have got me. If you're out there listening, developers, maybe want to lower it back to $10, but I don't think you're going to. Since you raised it to 20, you're not going to get my $20 this time, but.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool, man.
it's fun. I mean, I wish that there was more for clones to make them. I still just love, like, I want the way Imperial Troopers play to be the way clones are, but I've been replaying this bonus tier battle, and the more I play it, the more I'm like, this is
And
fine.
remember,
This is fine. I will accept this.
a light side TB is coming out. It's likely they're gonna release some stuff
Oh
here.
my god, I'm gonna get you guys so many guild currency pieces.
Well, I'm excited for the new TV. I think we're gonna do a great job at it. And all in all, this week for me, I'm bummed out that we have no Grand Arena. I miss it already, and we're gonna have to wait another couple weeks. But Championships is around the corner, and I think on the channel we could really start ramping things up. I, this might be pie in the sky stuff, but I really am aiming to get into the top 100 on that leaderboard. And everyone tells me I'm crazy, but I want to do it.
Is that Kyber or
In Kyber, yeah, I
yeah?
think I can. I kind of have a really tight roster, and I rarely lose in GA, and I don't know. I want to do it, and maybe I'm crazy, but I'm kind of motivated to do that. So I want to see what happens. But I'll bet anything I can that our folks, the Robot Wizard folks, are going to do a lot better in these leagues than they thought. And like you and V and Hatter, they're going to be all on top of these leaderboards. They're going to be in their Kyber leagues. I'm really sure of it. So I think this is going to be a super addition to the game and stuff we're going to be able to show endlessly on this channel.
Yeah, how many KOTOR tags can we get in the Kyber League?
Oh my god, I wanted to do that. It's something we have to develop. I would even wanted to talk about it on the podcast, but KOTOR is Knights of the Robot Wizard, and it's something we're gonna try to start having a little fun with and see if we can have a path to knighthood for people if they're willing to take it, and put out some kind of super high end challenges. Almost, we
It's
thought
like a
of this
bragging rights bounty outside of the official game.
And before they came out with the Grand Arena feats thing, we had been thinking of this, but harder than that. Like, one of the ideas floated was like beat a G12 Malik with Galactic Republic, really show your skills, and that's like an entry point, or come up with a counter to the meta, like a unique counter, invent it. I mean, so really, we haven't had a chance to sit down and really flesh this out. But it started out as kind of a joke, and people dig the idea. So I think we're going to try to develop it and have some fun with it. And maybe we can. It's sort of like Dungeons and Dragons, like you kind of build your own modules, build your
It's
own
like
games.
a clan tag, dude.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a clan tag. It's like
build
a clan tag.
outside of the guild system to build something that might get you a little respect, or kind of take somebody.
It kind of helps. I think it helps bridge. So some people have trouble, like they want to socialize with other players, but then they don't want to like leave their guild. Well, there's nothing wrong with like socializing with players who are not in your guild. I do it on a ton of different Discord servers, and it's like, sorry, I love my guild. I'm not gonna leave it, but I'm gonna hang out in the same chat rooms with you, and I know your handle, and yeah, like why can't you just have a tag that means like literally nothing in the game? It's just kind of it's fun.
I think, and that's what I think that's one of the reasons it's so appealing to me, because we have so many of those friends, and we can't fit them all in the guild, or they don't, they love their guild, and to create our own society, and I just have something cool and fun. I'm excited about the idea, and we look forward to bringing more, to the public about this. But whatever we're going to come up with, we're going to make sure that it is sufficiently hard. It's something you really need to earn, and I hope people like it, and I hope they do it. And one day we have 100 Knights of the Robot Wizard scattered around these servers, and everybody stops and says, "Wow, like there's one of them." I was able to accomplish this.
Hey,
I just think
one of those guys who did that thing that was weird and difficult.
I mean, we knighted certain people, and for certain reasons.
You beat Darth Revan with Cup.
Right? But I mean, the people we knighted, I know have these types of skills. We're talking about these great minds, these great players who bring things to another level. And it's not always about, being the smartest in the room, but, practicing, spending the time, really digging into it. Some of it's just about having heart and not, just taking what everybody tells you, for gospel is
Oh
digging
my
into it. So
gosh,
there's a
yeah.
lot, that's what I hope for it. And it's right now, it's a tag that we have that I'm really proud of, and I hope we can extend it.
Agreed.
Well, my friend, I think it is that time.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening. We are going to split this up into different sections. So if you're listening now, you are currently listening to the rambling section on the playlist.
I
Um,
called it the Knights of the Robot Wizard section.
or Kotorua.
or the we've been drinking too much for the last hours.
I know. I've got one of these bottles of Josh Cab Sav, which is annoyingly okay.
Oh well, it's been fun, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out the channel, guys. Subscribe. Check out the Discord server. We'll put the link there. This is our sellout portion, and please share it with your guild, share it with your friends. This is the type of content we know it's sort of long, but it's to listen on your commute and really to sort of be engrossed into a community. It's
Yeah,
not
join
just
the
about
server
fun to
and shame
encounter.
everybody who has high speed secondary rolls on their mods. Say hi to Pickle
Absolutely.
Pants and join in the fun and
Shame.
maybe learn a sneaky strategy or two.
It's a bunch of good people, and we can guarantee you're really going to enjoy being there. So we look forward to seeing you, and tag us if you want. We're not against it. And I guess have a good evening, Brink.
Yep. See you later, Myth.
So.